Oh, what a terrible transition. What's going on, everybody? Good evening. Happy New Year. Happy almost New Year. Yeah, super last minute stream tonight. But why not? Let's do it. I was going to pop into Captain Shack and his stream, but I don't know what happened. I was over on Discord there. I think he's going to maybe wait until he builds his new PC, but let's do this. Yeah, why not? New Year's Eve, why not? Let's go. Who do we got here? Anon, yeah, you and I were chatting earlier about the screw up with the time difference, or with the conversion from UTC to Eastern Time and back and forth. Anon says your subs in Australia and Asia will miss it if they don't realize they can tune in while they have New Year's Day breakfast and lunch. That's funny. Bombasso, what's going on, man? How you doing? Yeah, you and I are probably looking forward to Shaq's stream. Probably not going to mention that too much more anymore because it kind of bummed me out when I saw that he was not going to stream tonight. But hey, why not? You got the B team tonight, guys. You got the B team in here. So there you go. I'm not going multiplayer. I'm FSLTL is enabled. I saw some contrails earlier, so I think it's working. I mean, it's nighttime here in Key West. I don't think there's going to be a lot of action this close to New Year's Eve, but no multiplayer. Micah, what's going on, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks again for the ATC last night. That was epic. The sidestep was that was a good wrinkle, man. That was good fun. So here in the the G36 Bonanza. I've never done a full flight in this aircraft. I did a half of a flight earlier today. Programmed the G1000s, no problem. Got the thing started up. I mean, it flies like a big Aero. It's got an IO 550 under the cowl there. It's got a lot more horsepower than the Aero. I think this is a 300 horsepower engine. The IO 360 C1C that I have in the Aero is only 200 horsepower, but it's a heavier aircraft. The useful load isn't incredible. It's got 6 seats. You guys look back here. Look at that little, that's my door. It's got 6 seats, club arrangement with the card table and everything. But you can't pack 6 people in this thing with full tanks. You just can't do it. Ain't gonna work. Does the Bonanza hangar come up in VR? It does. Anon, good question. Yeah, so we're flying the G36 with the improvement mod, and it does come up. So yeah, it works, I guess, in VR. I don't know how to really use it. I haven't played around with it too much. But yeah, it works. So that's good. FSLTL is here too. So that's all good. It's really cool with how how it models the usage states. I've only flown it once, and I don't think I damaged this incredibly expensive Continental engine too much. But tell you what, let's get things going. Checklist was helpful as well. I don't know what you're talking about. Mr. Putin Jones, what's going on? This is your daily. You fly this daily in MSFS? Okay, cool. Well, then you can help me out. I've flown right seat. I actually have a buddy who has a Bonanza. It's a G36 over by where we are. We moved to the east side of Manassas. We're back on the west side. So my buddy on the west side in a hangar very close to ours has a G36, and I've flown with him. I've never flown it. But let's get this going because I gotta be off by 11:30 tonight, guys. So if we're not off by 11:30, or if it's looking like we're getting close, I'm going to divert because I am going to hang out with Ms. VR Sim Pilot. We're going to play a little bit of Roblox, and then we're going to watch the ball drop. So, Anon, you had working cowl flaps. Yeah, they're right here, man. Open them up, close them. Yeah, I mean, you want to have them open on the climb to keep the engine cool when the engine's at your slower airspeed, high power setting. You want to get that extra airflow around the engine because these are air-cooled engines. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing fired up. So I'm gonna go battery on. Make sure our beacon light is on. And now landing light. Come on, I've got all my bindings are all screwed up. Where's the beacon light? Nope, that's the strobe. That's it. Beacon lights on. So basically, it's like starting up an Aero. Crack the throttle. Mixture is idle cutoff. We do have a boost pump here. So let's turn the boost pump on. You can hear the prime going. We're not going through the full startup procedure, by the way, everybody. Go ahead and prime the engine. That looked like a 3 count to me. Turn that off. Obviously, we'd open our... Ooh, this is much bigger than in the Aero. We'd open this up and yell, clear prime. All right, clear on the left, clear on the right. I don't see anybody around. So let's start it up. There we go. Good start to me. We want to pull this back to 1,000 RPM. Lean the mixture out a little bit because we're on the ground and we don't want to foul the expensive plugs. Oh, we have 6 plugs. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. We have 12 plugs in this aircraft. Whereas in mine, we only have 8. All right. The alternators are on. Avionics are on. It's a great add-on. Anon's a pro now. That's right. Clear prop. Exactly. All right, cool. So we have the aircraft running now. Everything looks good there. Let's get our G1000 programmed. I'm not a pro with the G1000s. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. The simulator I have used every once in a while to maintain IFR currency is it's a Diamond DA40 with G1000 suite. So I know how to use it. I'm not proficient in it though. So you guys are gonna have to forgive me as I kind of fumble through this. So we're at Key West. Oh, we're going from Key West to Sarasota on this fantastic New Year's Eve, which is actually daytime because I don't know. I think this looks better during the day. So we're going from, let's see. I can't spell. Key West. And the airport identifier for Key West is kind of cool because it's Key W. I don't know. It's one of the cooler airport identifiers, in my opinion. Runway 09er today. Crete, what's going on? 2023. That went fast. Did I say 2023? Yeah. It's 2023 right now for you, right? Let's pull up our OFP. Hey, Crete, man, it's already 2023. How's your new year going for you, man? I know you're in Perth. Because you said so on stream before, so I will say that without giving away too much, I think. Let's see. So we're going, yeah, this is a pretty easy route to Carnu, Sabi, and then direct to Sarasota. I always like to put in my destination before I start filling in my route. Sierra. Try to lean in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. Romeo. Quebec. Sarasota. There it is. And we're planning 2-2. I got the weather. It's not terrible, but it's I think there's an overcast at like 2,000 last time I checked. I didn't do a lot. Folks, don't try this at home. I didn't do a lot of flight planning. This was a very last minute stream. So MG King, Happy New Year. What's going on? Crete, saw some epic fireworks. Awesome, man. Yeah, see some Aussie subs, exactly, because I messed up the time. No, I was chatting online with Crete on Discord, and we were chatting about the stream. So we're going direct Carnu. Oops. En route? No? Oh, here. Okay. It's Charlie. I can already hear fireworks outside my window, actually. Carnu. Uniform. Almost there. There's only 2 waypoints. And then we'll pick the, there's an RNAV 2.2, which should be interesting because I've never flown an RNAV in this aircraft. So, Carnu, that looks good there. Enter. And then from Carnu, it is to Sabi. Oh. This is like the GTN 430 that I have. Sabi. A lot of knobology. I'm honestly not a massive fan of the G1000, to be honest with you. Sabi, there we go. And that looks good. And that's it. Cool. That is good enough for now. Well, we can put in... Let's check the weather one more time at Sarasota. View on Rotate Fly. What's going on? Happy New Year, guys. Wishing you all a lot of flying hours. Stay out of the trees. Exactly. Anon, weather was closing in when you landed at Orlando. You had rainbows. Oh boy. So let's get Kilo. This is kind of a pain. It's S RQ. We went the wrong way. That's all right. All right, search for that. 190 at 10 knots. So yeah, we'll take 2-2. Select the approach. We'll take RNAV. You could take the ILS for one or for a 1.4, but we'll take. You know what? Maybe we'll take the ILS 1.4. Because 2.2 isn't an LNAV. What does that say it is? 190 at 10. It's only 50 knots. That's not a terrible crosswind. We'll take the ILS 1.4. How's that? ILS 1.4. Oh my gosh. That takes us way out there, though. That's alright. We will vector ourselves in somewhere here. Between Paso and Frugal, and then just take that. Yeah, we'll take that. Minimums, we'll worry about that later. And we'll just go ahead and load it, but not activate it. Enter, that's fine. Awesome. Okay, we're ready to go. Altitude, what did we get today? I think it was 10,000 feet. Let's see here. Ooh, that doesn't seem right at all. 3,004. What? 4,000 feet? That's no chance. No way. We're going at 10. I thought we had. I didn't file, but I thought SimBrief spit out 10, and we're going to go at 10. So anyway, let's see. Crete, you have already overran a runway in a year. Oh, good job, man. Well done. Hey, New Year. I don't even drink. Hey, New Year. I was going to say Happy New Year. First landing at G36 was a 296 feet per minute down crunch. Sorry, man. That's all right. First time. It's got stout gear in this thing. MPD Explorer just finished a flight from Vancouver to Louisville in the A310. That thing is a handful, man. Exactly. Anon's blaming a weird control response. 10,000 feet. Come on. We're all healthy adults here. Non-smokers don't need oxygen. All right. How about 8? We'll go at 8. 8,000 feet. I'm not going at 4. That's ridiculous. So let's spin our altitude up to 8. There we go. That's an Aero flight level. And let's get the QNH. I actually wrote down the, you know what? I wrote down the current QNH here when I got this sim brief set up. 3012. So we're gonna go with 3012. Oops. Come on. This one? Why is that not? Is that not the oh, it's this one. That's the radio. Oh, Pro G1000 user here. 3012. That looks good. Runway 9er. So we'll spin in the heading when we get closer. We're going GPS mode, transponder. We'll just set it to 2000. We're not on bad sim, but just for realism's sake, I guess. There's altitude, and let's go back, and we are good to go. Let's taxi. Non-smokers don't need oxygen. Well, I'll tell you, they get hypoxia a lot less than well, a lot less, but it sets it. Oh, all right. So we're gonna taxi right through these gas pumps. We have damage turned off, by the way. So, haha, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. All right, so we'll taxi out to runway 9er. Alright, let's go to our airport diagram. Yeah, pretty easy taxi. Key West is a pretty easy airport. Never flown here in real life. Been here in real life, never flown here. IRL. I find the taxi speeds in this aircraft, I don't know if it's the mod or what, but it tends to taxi pretty rapidly. Like you have to pull the throttle like way back, or else it won't taxi over, like it won't taxi under like 20 knots. Like right now we're at 13 knots, and basically the throttle is now it's pulled all the way back. It's just kind of hard to get it right. While we're at it, let's sync the heading bug to pretty much due east. Nice VFR conditions here at Key West. Beautiful, beautiful. Great, welcome to VR Sim Airlines quoted January. We don't need oxygen. Well, per the FARs, you actually don't need oxygen under 12,500 feet. If you are, actually, you don't need oxygen between 12,500 feet and 14,000 feet until you're at that altitude for 30 minutes, and then you need oxygen. You must provide passengers with oxygen after, I should know this, 15,000 feet. Micah, check my math on that. Where's the windsock? I don't know. Somewhere. This is a chill flight. You guys are asking tough questions. Come on. All right. So yeah, we'll just go up to 8,000 feet. So basically, we're gonna go. Let's see, landing lights. Where's our landing light? That one. Nope. Yep, that's the landing light. That is the taxi light. We don't need that. That's the strobe. We can leave that on. That all looks fine to me. Cool. Fuel pumps remain off. So we'll go lights, good, camera, transponder, action means mixture. And if we were in the Aero, it would also mean boost pump, but this says leave the boost pump off. So we're going to leave it off. EV man, what's going on? Happy New Year to you too, sir. Happy New Year to you too. Toga, MG King, oxygen is overrated. Exactly. Yeah, we're on FSLTL. Look at that. The contrails up there. It's just awesome. Free add-on too. Man, my gosh. So today I deleted all of my AIG stuffs and I installed FSLTL. And it took me about 20 minutes to get it up and running. Whereas AIG, after 20 minutes, it would probably still be loading the AIG interface. All right, one thing I need to do, let's make sure that our trim is set. Yeah, it's set to 0. That's, I think, fine. Maybe just a bit aft of neutral. Rotate at about, what, 70-ish knots? I don't really know exactly how to operate the Bonanza, but flight controls looks free and correct to me. We didn't do a run up. Doors and windows, they're all locked, seatbelts on. Passengers know about the exits, fire extinguisher, and all that good stuff that we would have done for the safety briefing. Let's go. We don't need flaps. It's a long runway. We're going to rotate around 70 knots, I think. And then we'll make a left turn out of here to avoid the, I think it's an Air Force base. Why am I requiring right or left rudder? That's weird. There's 60. Engine instruments look green. There's way more than 70. Rotate. It's all right with that RPM warning. All right, positive rate. It's gear up. It's in transit. It's pitch for what? I don't know about. Call it 120 knots. Flight director should probably be on too. Let's just hold kind of a 060 heading. Where's the flight director? There it is. Looks like it wants to be down here, about here maybe. Looking good. Maybe we just hand fly it for a little bit, right? Not sure what. I mean, I honestly did no research into this aircraft. Cowl flaps should probably be open too, right? As we climb out, cool the engine. I don't know what cruise climb would be in a Bonanza. Tell you what, let's go. Let's sync the heading bug. And we'll go autopilot on. And we'll go flight level change. I mean, we're climbing like a rocket ship here. Maybe we can lower the nose a little bit. Increase our airspeed. 120 knots. And go nav. There we go. At this point, I would be bringing the prop back a little bit to about 2,500 in the climb in the aero, but leaving the manifold pressure in. That's good to me. Climbing at 1,000 feet per minute. That's pretty good. 120? That sounds about right. Let's go with 120. Is that what the book says for a nice cruise climb? We'll do 120 knots. Climb up to 8,000 feet. Shouldn't have an issue with oxygen there. Not that we need it. I don't know if we have. I don't think we even have supplemental oxygen in this fine example of a Beechcraft Bonanza. Let's go outside real quick and check this thing out too, right? Let's see. First of all, why are we still in roll mode? I would like to be in nav mode, please. Interesting. Very interesting. Why won't we go into nav mode? GPS roll. Autopilot's on, flight level change. Okay. Maybe we need to go into heading mode to intercept. Maybe it's one of those things. Let's go heading mode. Heading. Nope. It really doesn't like. Really doesn't like nav. Huh. Well, let's go direct to Carnu. Direct. Enter. Enter. Perhaps now we can go into nav mode. Yep, GPS. Autopilot's on, flight level change, 120 knots. We are now direct to Carnu. On our way to 8,000 feet. Through 4,500 already. Instant climbs like a rocket. RIP AIG, exactly. Crete, you went, oh my gosh. Qantas 10, Heathrow to Perth. Oh my gosh, did you fly that, or is that something that... Did that, like, fly by your house? This is looking good. Should have set a timer for the fuel, but that's okay. We'll just I don't know if there is a timer on this aircraft. I guess there is here, right? Timer. Oops. How do we start that? Just like a stopwatch. Huh. Yeah, view-wise 100 knots. Yeah, 120 is probably pretty good for a cruise climb. Oh, it's even got the bugs on the PFD. That's nice. Oh well, whatever. I don't know how to start it. It's alright, we'll just keep an eye on the fuel gauges. Yeah, so we're burning off the left right now. And we'll just switch it after, maybe after we get into cruise. Looking good. Crete Quanta 66 from Joburg to Perth. 8 hours. Jeez, man. Are these aircraft that are flying close to your house? CDI. Yeah, I had it in CDI mode. I think we were not on a good intercept. You know, we need a VR A330 stream. Dead stick. Oh man, one more brew in and I'd read that. Let's get what Dead Stick said. Happy New Year's, y'all. Happy New Year, man. I'm okay that the flight bot. Jeez, I'm okay. The cloud bot didn't catch that. Happy New Year, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Super impromptu stream. The cool thing about the bow is, I mean, like this is a step up, honestly, from the Arrow. Let me go outside real quick. Like, this is a step up from folks that are flying just, you know, complex single engine pistons. I mean, this is obviously a bigger engine. It's a high performance engine, but the transition into this aircraft from, you know, like a 200 horsepower complex is not that great. It's a lot less than going from, you know, let's say a fixed gear 172 into like a you know, an Arrow or like a trying to think of the Beechcraft equivalent. Is the Debonair? I think maybe the Debonair is a little bit less horsepower, so still not high performance but complex, you know, stuff like that. So the step up from going from a non-retract to a kind of a retract complex with a, you know, constant speed prop, it's not hard. And I think, I mean, for me, it was only a few hours and I got signed off. It's not a big deal if you do your studying and know the systems. But from going to, you know, so from going from that, just from a complex to, you know, high performance isn't that big of a deal. Chrome Sir, what is going on? Good to see you. Happy New Year. Oh my gosh, it's been 2023 for you for a while now. I think you and Crete are kind of on the same general time zone. Happy New Year, man. Good to see you. Crete tried landing on a carrier, and let's just say you should have brought your swimsuit. Didn't work out for you. Let's do a couple things here. So for the map, I think we can put traffic on. Yeah, oh, traffic is on. Okay, good. NextRad is on. Actually, like, I think with the Advanced Avionics update, AAU1, I think all this got improved. Because when I did that test flight, and again, I kind of got busy and I didn't get a chance to actually do the landing, shoot the approach. This works really well. Like, this is really close. So this must be like the working title stuff all rolled in. I think. Alright, so when we get up to our... Oops. I don't want to hit the wrong thing on the throttle here. Look at how far off our manifold pressure fell, though. 22.7 inches of manifold pressure. Obviously, as you climb up, this is a naturally aspirated you know, aircraft. It's not a turbo. So as you climb, that manifold pressure is going to fall off. But I can't, I mean, it's firewalled. I can't do anything else with it. And one thing we should have done is leaned a little bit in the climb here. It's my fault. Chrome Sir, good to hear you live in the stream. Yeah, good to see you. It's been a while. We've chatted kind of in the comments on YouTube, but it's been a while since you've been able to join the stream, which is awesome that you are here, man. I always enjoy your company, and always enjoy chatting with you. You know, in the comments, but we never connect. Our time zones are so wonky. You know, usually it's kind of early morning when I'm streaming for you, so it's really awesome to see you, man. I'm hoping that you're having a great start to your 2023, and hope it's going to be an awesome year for you, man. And on the engine tab gave me all the range info. Oh, cool! I didn't know that. That's awesome. Engine. Oh, maybe system, right? All right, we're about to level off. I'll mess with that in a second here. What I want to do is go to the lean tab, because I can lean just to peak, you know, using the lean tab there. All right, we're going to leave manifold pressure all the way in, and we're going to just pull the prop back to, you know, I think in the bow, I think this thing likes to, does it cruise at 2,500 or 2,400? I'm actually going to leave it in. I mean, we're trued out right now as the nose comes down at 145 knots. That's not bad. Now that airspeed should continue to build significantly, though. Well, one thing that I can do, because I'm an idiot and I don't fly a high-performance aircraft with cowl flaps, these should have been up. Well, no, now that, all right, no, we're out of the climb. We can pull that up now. So cowl flaps are now. Need to put those down other than in climb, as far as I know, and don't use this for training purposes. Yeah, look at our true airspeed climb up there, 156, 157. That's going to keep climbing. We can do. We'll leave it at. Somebody look this up. Is it 2,500 or 2,400 that this thing likes to cruise at its, like, you know, high performance cruise? Because we got plenty of gas. We're not skimping on gas right now. But somebody look that up if you don't mind. Anon, it's working out in real time. Cool. All right, well, let's do this. Let's lean things out. Okay, so what we want to do is lean the mixture. And as I lean, you're going to watch the EGT. As you lean, the EGT is going to go up, because we're removing liquid from the mixture. It's going to make it hotter, because you're not injecting as much cool liquid into the mix here. There's 820, 825, just gradually decreasing the mixture until we get to peak. 865, 870. All right, so there was 870, and then it started getting cooler again. That would be lean of peak. We're just gonna run at peak. I'm not messing with rich of peak or lean of peak. 865, looks like 870 is gonna be our sweet spot. Yeah, 870. So that's peak EGT is 870. And look at that, 13 gallons an hour. That is awesome. I mean, the Aero, I lean the Aero out to about 9 at cruise at this altitude. That's only 4 gallons an hour more than the Aero. That's pretty good. Is it the system tab? Where is it? No, engine, lean system, reset fuel, gallon remaining. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where to go. Oh, it's here. There it is. Yeah, so we got 2.78. Yeah, so about 2 3/4 of an hour. We got 470 miles of range. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Anon, that's a good tip, man. Does the hangar tell me shut that? That's all right. Yeah, 2,500. I'm pretty sure that this is 2,500. I think it's basically, we're going to leave throttle wide open. We only got 22 inches of manifold pressure, which is fine. If we were in a turbo, we'd be getting more. But because we're not, that's fine. 2,500 RPM. Love it. We'll keep an eye on the tanks here. In fact, we'll switch tanks in a few minutes here. This is looking really good. We're truing out at about 170 knots. At 8,000 feet, that's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. And here we are. We're in cruise. We're off to Sarasota. Another outside view. Beautiful. Look at that. I want one of these badly. This is It's funny, when my partner and I were changing the oil in the Aero, he kind of brought it up too, and he's like, hey, you know, it's a seller's market, yada yada yada, we could get this and that for the Aero, and we only paid this, you know, so we could pull some money out, blah blah blah, we got some equity. But then I was like, hey, you know, it's a seller's market still, and we have to buy a Bonanza. And then he was talking about a twin, and I'm like, come on, man, you're killing me. But he's right. He's right. This is the step up aircraft, in my opinion, from something like an Aero or a 182. Well, you know, the 182 is like the step up from a 172. This is like a step up from the, you know, from like an Archer or an Aero. But they're expensive. Anon, I think I posted, we were talking on Discord, I found a 2006 Bonanza just for, you know, for grins. When we were chatting in Discord, I found a 2006 Bonanza, G36 Bonanza, with similar equipment, like G1000, air conditioning, you know, a very low time engine. I think that engine had like 40 hours on it, new prop. Beautiful interior. It wasn't black, it was the kind of cream interior. Yeah, $640,000. $640,000. Anon, you messed up your tank switch and you moved the control the wrong way. Whoops. Yeah, if you move it to off, then you go ahead and simulate an engine out. Anon, exactly. Seller's market, great to sell, but if you're selling and then you want to buy, then it's still a seller's market when you're buying. By the way, how epic is FSLTL? I mean, that is just immersive as heck. Just real world traffic injected with the contrails. It's sort of, I don't know if that's a beacon light flashing or just kind of a glitch, but I mean, that is awesome. That looks real. Let's go back outside real quick. I gotta see that again. Look at that. Aircraft off to, I don't know, maybe Miami? I don't know. There's traffic down there, real traffic. GA traffic. Yeah, FSLTL is the real deal. If you guys don't have FSLTL, I highly recommend it, just from using it for about, I don't know, 1 full hour of sim time at this point. You know, that was the cheap one. Well, that's a used one. That's a 2006. If you want to get a new one, I don't even know. I didn't price that. All right, here comes the turn to... Where are we going now? Pull up the RNAV 2. I've never shot an approach in this aircraft, so this should be fun. I guess we could take it from bridge. Anon, you had all the traffic into Orlando when you were at Orlando Executive. Very, very cool. Yeah, no doubt. Did we select an approach? Oh, we're taking the ILS 14. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. $190. You know what? Let's take the RNAV. Why not, right? Let's make it fun. We'll take the RNAV. Crete, what's going on? Or not? Do you want to go to Perth or something? Not tonight, man. Not tonight. One of these days we'll do it. One of these days. But yeah, no, not tonight. I'm doing this flight just for the heck of it, just for fun. And then I'm going to log off, going to play some Roblox with my daughter, and we're going to watch the ball drop. One day, Crete, one day. I promise. You have my VR sim pilot word. Oh, speaking of word, I told Scapper. He is streaming right now. He put an announcement up in the Discord about his stream, and I said I would remind everybody to go check out his stream. I forget where he's going and in what, but if you guys don't feel like watching me hack around with this in VR on a GA stream, or if you want to put two YouTube windows up, go check out Scapper's stream tonight. All right. Why does it seem like we are using a lot? Hang on one second here. Let's back here. Go back to our engine monitor. What's our fuel flow? 13 gallons an hour. That's pretty darn good, guys. That is really efficient. 13 gallons an hour at 170 knots. I love it. All right, let's go. Whoops. Yeah, we'll shoot the ILS. I'm sorry, the RNAV 22. We'll see how we do with that. Select approach. RNAV 22. What did that look like? That's not an LPV approach. That's all right though. I don't think the weather is that bad, is it? That we're gonna need some kind of an LPV type approach. METAR. No, it's fine. Few at 300. That's not bad at all. Let me verify that on my phone. That doesn't seem right. Let me verify that on ForeFlight. Hang on one second. It's actually had. Oh, my phone is over there. Yeah. That's right. I can get it here. Pull up our trusty ForeFlight airports. SRQ. Sarasota. No, that's absolutely correct. As of 9:53, 190 at 10, visibility 10, few at 300, temperature 70 degrees, 3009 on the altimeter. So yeah, that's right on. Yeah, we'll take the RNAV 22, and we'll take it from bridge too, because that'll be a nice. Not intercept, but that'll be a nice fix to go from. So yeah, we'll go from bridge to Erico and then right onto the approach. Love it. I'm actually kind of liking the. I'm kind of liking the G1000, to be honest with you. Once you get the knobology down, touchscreen is better. The G3000 is just insanely good. But we'll take it from bridge. What are the minimums? Let's set those. It's going to be LNAV, VNAV, 303 feet. Barrow. We'll set it to 350 feet. Give ourselves a little bit of buffer. Excellent. And we'll just load it. We don't need to activate it. Boom. There we go. And see, this is nice. This is definitely the working title improvement. You see, it used to just, for some reason, it would activate it. It would change this little leg right here from Sabi. It would automatically, like with the default G1000, put that line from Sabi to bridge. It's almost like it would, even if you selected load, it would activate it for you. This is just loading it. That is really nice. Now, once we get close to Sabi, we'll go ahead and we'll actually just we'll go direct to bridge, and then that'll automatically well, if this is working correctly, it'll automatically activate the approach. But that is really, really nice. VNAV is actually working correctly. Erico at 2,000 feet, and it's giving us a top of descent point, which is where, maybe we just don't see it on here, but once we activate the leg, once we get a little bit closer to Sabi, we'll just go direct to bridge, and then our VNAV should activate for us, which is really cool. Actually, what we could do, no, I'm good with that. We'll leave it like that for now. Yeah, good. Let's get rid of that. Nice. Very nice. Let's see, what are you guys saying? Sorry. You know what the worst thing to hear, Crete said, you know what the worst thing to hear in a plane flying over, mountain ranges, terrain, pull up. Funny story, I actually did hear that sitting close to the front of an Alitalia. I think, it must have been an Airbus. Back in like the early 2000s, I actually did hear that warning flying into Sardinia. But if you guys ever do an approach into Sardinia, I forget what runway it is, you'll know why. And you did hear, I guess they didn't have the like the TAWS or the JipWiz stuff turned off. And yeah, we definitely heard it. And I turned to the person I was with, and I was like, yeah, don't worry about that. They got it. Anyway, Anon, does the hangar info tell... oh, sorry, man, this is way back in chat. Jeez, sorry. Pro streamer here, pro streamer. Let's get current. MPD Explorer said, speaking of pricing, you just found a 1976 Boeing 727-200 for $1.5 million. MPD Explorer, with that, it's not going to be the CapEx, it'll be the OpEx. Mike Assar had to run home from work. It was head home from work. It was very foggy. Oh yeah, you said you had to work tonight. Screens need scratches, smudges, and dust. Yeah, these are way too clean. These are way too clean. Buzz, what's up, man? How you doing? Happy New Year almost, Buzz. Brett, what's going on? Good to see you. Brett said, is that avionics update a part of a beta, or is it live in the sim currently? I think, and don't quote me on this, I'm pretty sure that this is part of the AAU, yeah, Aircraft and Avionics Update 1 beta that you can opt into. I highly recommend it. I mean, it doesn't do anything negative to the sim. It's all upside, man. It gives you updates to the Proline 2 and the Citation. It gives you updates to the G3000 and the TBM. And I'm pretty sure that it updated this to a G1000 NXI. I'm sorry, yeah, G1000 NXI. And this is just in the default. I'm sorry. This is the Bonanza enhancement pack. But I'm pretty sure I didn't have to install any working title stuff to get these avionics, and they are working better than the G1000s worked in the Bonanza when I first got MSFS back in the spring. So yeah, Brett, I highly recommend opting into that AAU1 beta, man. It's really good, and there's no downside. Like it just doesn't do a whole. It updates aircraft and avionics. Ghost Rider, what's up? Hello? Good to see you, man. Anon, yeah, it's in a sim update. Yep. I think. Anon, ooh, I think. But, yeah, the G1000s that I played around with when I first, like, loaded into the Bonanza, when I downloaded MSFS way back in the spring, they didn't behave like this. For example, when I loaded that approach... Initially, when I first bought MSFS, it activated it. It connected the legs like from, like my last waypoint directly to the IAF, in this case bridge. In this case, it's behaving exactly as it should. I mean, if I go back to this flight plan, like look, from Sabi, we're still going to Sarasota. You can see that white line right there. When I first downloaded MSFS and the G1000, it was putting a line directly to the IAF or whatever the first fix on the approach was. So now that is proper. You have to activate the approach to get it to connect those lines, and we'll do that. We're not on VATSIM or anything like that, but they'll clear us from Sabi, direct bridge, cleared RNAV 22 approach. Whatever, but yeah, no, this is a definite upgrade, and it's really good. And VNAV too. I mean, I haven't actually used, I haven't actually hit VNAV and used VNAV in this thing, but the way this is calculating it, like Erico, see how it's in blue? That's our first hard altitude. So VNAV is calculated off that first one. Now I could actually change these altitudes and turn them blue. and VNav would then calculate off the first, just going to say blue altitude that I put in there, or that's in the flight plan. But VNav is working exactly as it should. So this is really good. Yeah. Anon, the original and the on the 172 is not anything like this. Anon, is it working like this now in the 172? Because I'll actually take that 172 up and fly it. If these avionics are working properly now, I mean, I'll take the 172 up. I couldn't do it before. Well, one, I'm, as you all know, I'm not a fan. But two, being not a fan of the 172 for anything other than a primary trainer, and two, having broken avionics, yeah, no chance. I'm not flying it. Brett, right on. Thanks. You're going to opt in. Yeah, do it. 100%. I will stake my reputation on it. And Brett, by the way, my reputation means absolutely nothing. So take that for what it's worth. MPD Explorer, sounds like your Bonanza jokes finally got to me. MPD, man, this in a couple of years, if this may be the forever airplane. Now, not with these avionics, but this may be the forever airplane for my partner and I. We actually were talking, we were doing the oil change yesterday, and a guy came over. Everybody's real friendly over on the west side of Manassas. A guy came over who is actually on the same hangar row, like opposite wall of us, and he's got a V-tail bow, an older one, and he was talking about it, and he said he's getting G3Xs put in. I think he's got like the 10-inch G3X and like the smaller one here, and then whatever the really small Garmin Navigator, is it a 375? He's getting that put in because he's like, yeah, I got the G3X 10-inch and the 7-inch, and I got my 4-flight and all that. Like, he's getting the avionics upgraded in that. And I was like, oh man, you're killing me. And I think that's what started my partner off talking about the upgrade. Creek, Google wants you to buy a Gulfstream. Oh, you go for it, sir. Absolutely. G6, G5. What are you going to get, man? Let me know. Micah, today you were able to get your new... oh, yes. Nice. LEDs. Nice. Brake fluid drain. Brake cylinder removed. New landing light installed. None of this on video. Oh, man. That's awesome. LEDs. Yes. You don't have to worry about it if you forget to turn them off. Like, I think I forgot to turn our landing light off. Yes, I did. Thank you for reminding me. Landing lights off. Cruise checks. Not a whole answer. No chance. Yeah, PT6 is awesome, but no chance. And you don't like all the modern screens? I don't know, man. I'm not a... I don't have them, so I'm not a massive fan. Like, I have an Aspen. I'm not sure if I ever put a picture of the panel in the Aero. I have an Aspen EFD, so it's got, AI here and an HSI down here, and actually an overlaid map that takes a feed from the GNS 430 WAS. And right here is a True Track autopilot, digital dual axis autopilot, and it all connects together and it's nice. But honestly, I still have an analog ASI here. I have an analog altimeter here. I never use the speed tapes on my EFD. I just don't. It has a backup. It's not only a turn coordinator. It's like an actual AI. It's electric with a turn coordinator built into it and a VSI here. Like I don't use all of the digital information on the Aspen. I still, in my scan, I'm still going, I'm doing my this kind of scan. It's this pattern, and I'm not like, in this thing you train yourself where your scan is really tight. I mean, it's your airspeed's here, altitude's here, your heading is here, vertical speed is here, so your scan is totally different. Because of when I did my instrument rating, I guess my scan is still a very analog-like scan. Anyway, not a fan, but I can see the benefit. Buzz, you creased your Jordan. Hold on. Buzz got new shoes, by the way, guys. Buzz got new shoes. Buzz, you're so mad You're gonna smack your water bottle. You creased your Jordans. I don't know what that means, but if you messed them up, that's not good. That's not good. We need to switch tanks, by the way. We are really imbalanced. So let's put the boost pump on. And carefully... Uh-oh. Oh, don't turn it off. Oh, this could get messy. There we go. All right, we're on the right tank now. Oh, fuel flow is still 13. Boost pump off. All right, now we're burning it off the right tank. Yeah, that was a bad, kind of a bad imbalance there that we've got going on, but that's all right. Oh, a Lance. I'm sorry, Mike. A Lance. Yeah. Oh, a Lance would be awesome. A Lance is a great aircraft. I would love to get a Lance. Or actually, it's funny you mentioned that. We were talking about a Cherokee 6. Not even a retract, but going to a Cherokee 6. Why are we pitching down like that? But yeah, Mike, like a Piper Lance or a Piper Cherokee 6 would be awesome too. A Cherokee 6 is a hauler. I mean, it's got these big barn doors, and basically, if it fits, it ships. I mean, it's like a Lance. Lance is the retract version. But yeah, man, Micah, I would love it. I would love it. Buzz, exactly. It's a shoot. You're going to be okay, friend. Micah, PA32R, 6-seat high performance. Yep, exactly. And the Saratoga is like the Cadillac Lance. Saratogas are really nice. The guys over at V-Flight Air, I know, are working on a Saratoga. I think they're working on it still for X-Plane, but I have it on sort of good authority that they're trying to bring some stuff over into MSFS. And the second any kind of V-Flight Air aircraft drops for MSFS, y'all, go get it. Day one, buy it. But yeah, Saratoga would be awesome. Can't afford a Saratoga. We would be getting into a Lance or a Cherokee 6. Now, Cherokee 6 is a PA32 drop the R. It's not a retract. Anon, don't worry, they're meant to crease. If they didn't, they would crack. Now it looks bad. Oh, Buzz. Let me tell you, man, if that's the worst thing that happened to you today, my friend, that you got some sort of blemish on your new Jordans, you're doing okay, my friend. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. So normally what I do is I start a timer and I start the engine. And then after 30 minutes, I switch tanks. Mike, I don't know what your procedure is, but I usually switch after 30 minutes, and then I'll run it for an hour on that tank, and then switch back. And usually at that point, because I don't fly for more than 2 hours at a time, just because of bio needs, let's say, that's usually it for me. I'll go 30 minutes, then an hour, and then switch back, and that gives a good balance. But I'm always checking the fuel quantity. If there's an imbalance, and for some reason I forgot to, switch tanks. I mean, fuel checks are part of the secondary scan, in my opinion. So anyway, 30 minutes each tank back. Oh, so you just do 30 minutes back and forth. I'll do 30 and then an hour. But again, it's always part of the scan. Yeah, man, Micah, you don't do the hour or something. Yeah, exactly. I don't think there's anything in the POH. Maybe there is, and I missed it. But I think that is the point. Is to, keep things as balanced as possible. And to be honest, Micah, yeah, if I'm on a shorter flight, I don't ever like to switch tanks in a critical phase of flight. So if I know I'm getting close, if it's like an hour and 15-minute flight and I'm getting kind of close, I'll switch again. And then leave it on what was the original tank for landing, just to balance things out. And FSLTL, guys, seriously, contrails up there, I don't know if you can see it, it just makes for such an immersive experience. AIG never did that for me. Granted, I never had live traffic injection with the AIG, but honestly, I just didn't want to mess with it. Let's take a look outside real quick. Oops. So beautiful. Look at that. Hey, Textron. Give me a call. Just saying. God, it's a beautiful airplane. It looks nasty, too, in my opinion. Like, with that just kind of a stub nose. It just looks beefy and powerful. Look at that thing. That guy looks kind of like me, too. No, he doesn't. He needs to grow his beard out, his hair a little bit longer. And he look like me. Yeah, that guy's a lot cooler than I am. He needs more of a beard, and he needs longer hair. Come on, man. Let it grow. Look at that thing. God. 1202 Romeo. Got the tail number on there accurately. That's just a nasty looking aircraft. I love it. Oh man, I gotta get one. I gotta get one. I need some more money. Alright guys, hit that donation button. Donate to my Bonanza fund. Just kidding. Crete, you got 2 windows of my stream running and you hate it. Why do you have 2 windows? Yes, true, yes. Look at that. Oh man. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. That is awesome. That looks real. I mean, I see dual contrails. I mean, that's a twin jet. I can see 2 contrails. That is amazing. That is just amazing, guys. Do we have any nav aids close by we can test the G1000 with? Maybe. Conspiracies, exactly. Face reveal at 2.5 at 2,500. Buzz, I already gave you guys a face reveal in Discord. I gave you guys a face reveal of my Roblox avatar. Buzz, is my donation on? No, it's not, man. It's not on. It is not on. But Brett, it's simple. Just get more money. Brett, I want to hire you. Hit me up in Discord, DM. I would like to hire you as my financial advisor, sir. Crete, you need to give me... I need to give you my money. No, you don't. You keep your money, man. Spend it on some sim stuff, man. Anon, can I check flight radar? Yeah, but I'm in VR, so no. You guys can check flight radar. Nah, Micah, I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. Amzer, no. Micah, you have to get with him and get that set up. I shouldn't have even mentioned it, guys. I should not have even mentioned it. I was kidding, man. Look at that, man. Even like the contrails kind of get blown by the wind. I'm going back outside. Sorry. I am blown away by that. It's a simple thing as a contrail / chemtrail, but look at that. I mean, the way it is a little bit blown by the upper level winds, and it fades out and dissipates. I mean, Mike. Y'all, it's a great time to be in Flight Sim. That's all I had to say. I mean, that is amazing. FSLTL. Who knew? Oh, man. Damien, what's going on? Good night. Where am I headed after I land? I am headed out of my office here in the house. I'm going into the room where we have the watchable television, the better television setup. I'm going to sit down with my daughter. We're going to play some Roblox, and then we're going to watch the ball drop, and that's it. Anon, where are we? I don't know. It's a good question. We are... RSW. I should know that. We're actually getting kind of close. TOD's up there. We'll activate that leg in a second. We are... Well, I can tell you. We need that map. We need that atlas icon. Naples. We are just to the northwest of Naples. Going to fly over Cape Coral, Port Charlotte. And then on our way to Sarasota, where we'll try to land this thing. Never landed this Bonanza in the sim. So VREF is what? I'm going to guess. Actually, maybe it'll tell us. I had it here somewhere. Where did I see that? Oh, here. Well, VR, okay, so rotation speed was 73 knots. I'm going to say VREF is about, what, 80 knots in this aircraft? You guys correct me if I'm wrong. Is it about 80? I mean, we'll fly the approach around 90. Then I'm going to say VREF is about 80 knots. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. I really don't know. I did no research into this. I seem to remember being at about 80, kind of on short final and then slowing it down. What happened to Zyro? I don't know. Man. I haven't seen Tyrannosaurus in a long time. Tyrannosaurus, Dino Nugget, all those guys. I don't know. That's a great question. I miss him too. Micah, they're staying together too long. It needs to balloon out more. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's a good point. The contrails. The chemtrails. That is a good point. Man, trued out at 170 knots. I need this airplane. Oops. Sorry, guys. I missed some chat here. Brett, you have a huge telescope and you looked at some contrails through it. You were shocked at how fast it was moving. Oh, yeah. That's cool. I've actually never done that. That'd be pretty cool to see. Crete, MSF. Crete is advocating for MSFS 2023. Well, Crete, you're already there, man. You are already there. Crete, you've got a 16-inch telescope, and space is also your interest. That's awesome. What can you see? Like, can you see details on the moon, like craters and stuff? That's awesome. Might get demands be met with hostile actions. What did I miss? Damien, sorry, I missed your Happy New Year. Happy New Year to I'm tongue-tied. Happy New Year to you too. Buzz, accept my friend request. We'll see, man. Your Roblox friend request. Well, I will. I haven't logged into Roblox. And Micah, exactly. Demands will be met with hostile actions. It's either Southwest 2791 or Delta 2091. Awesome. Eberl, what's going on, man? Happy New Year. Both into RSW Coral Gables, I guess. Captain Delta, I should hop on VATSIM. Also on Unicom, we're having a whole conversation like 10 people. Awesome. Yeah, we're doing this one offline tonight. Totally offline. Totally online. Offline, rather. Buckle Bunny, I'm offline, just the FSLTL tonight. This was a last minute one. Brett, with a 16-inch, you could see a lot more than a 10-inch. Awesome, man. Bombasso, VR looking better. I didn't change a thing, man. I think we're in an aircraft that has less demands on my hardware. So, yeah, I mean, stuff like this. Except for that little white dot, which is my VR controller. Yeah. But, yeah, this looks amazing. Maybe we'll just stick to flying more GA, because FPS... I don't have an FPS counter up, but smoothness and performance-wise, I mean, that's a screenshot, guys. That's a screenshot. Click. Textron Aviation Marketing, give me a call. Let's take a look at this handsome pilot again. Jeez. Oop, there he is. Look at this guy. Yeah, he's just chilling up here. He's scanning. Look at his scan. It looks pretty good. He's checking for traffic. He's VFR. Oh, his headset is terrible. You got to upgrade from that blue version of the David Clark. Ugh, come on, man. Get yourself some Zulus. Let's see. Buckle Bunny, what server do I use? On VATSIM, I'm always on East. But yeah, no, I'm not live, man. No, I'm not live. Sorry, Crete, the moon. You can see like the bigger craters on the poles and most of the surface. That's awesome, man. When I was a kid, I had a telescope, but it wasn't a very good one. But my dad and I used to go out in the inky black dark of night in Pennsylvania, and yeah, you could see some stuff on the moon. Captain Delta, hop on Fat Sim. I know. This was last minute, man. Buzz, when am I playing Roblox? Later on tonight, man. It's gonna be just my kid and I. Little dad-daughter time on Roblox. Buckle Bunny, you want people to be online? I know. Well, we've done online streams before, just not tonight. Just not tonight. Bombasso, yeah, GA. Yeah, I'm with you, Bombasso. It's like we do a lot of airliners and button pushing. I mean, obviously we've got this amazing glass setup and, you know, this great autopilot. But yeah, GA is awesome. Mike, if only MSFS would improve their UI and camera interactions. I agree. X-Plane has MSFS beat hands down there for sure. I don't know. This looks like the Gulf Coast of Florida to me. It really does. I mean, this looks pretty good. Mikey, you'd probably stay with the MSFS. I'm going to continue your comment, except, you know, aerodynamics. Yeah, little things like being able to actually spin an aircraft. Yeah, that's crazy. When we tried to spin the arrow and it just wouldn't, or even stall, it wouldn't stall. Answer, can I take F-22 guy's moderation role? Yeah, I think so. I forgot about that. Yeah, he's a mod. Jeez. Anon flying works and explain exactly. Brett, love Saturn's rings and Mars polar ice caps. Yeah, if you can see that through your telescope, that's amazing. It'd be cool to take the big scope of the front yard. People walking by have never looked through scopes and the reactions. I bet the reactions are just like ones of awe. That's awesome, Brett. Yeah, space. Yeah, astronomy it's amazing. Anon can't argue with the eye candy Buzz. Hey, quit! Just stop, man. Yeah, eventually, Roblox is not on my top priority list, my friend. Anon says no. Mike, exactly, like a radio telescope. But yeah, MSFS. I mean, if they could only improve, and I don't know the programming behind it, but it has something to do with the table versus blade element theory that X-Plane uses. If they could just figure out how to make maybe more of the aircraft, if not all of them, just have at least flight characteristics that could be accurately programmed by developers, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe they can be programmed by developers. And honestly, after that Just Flight Aero stream where we couldn't spin the arrow and barely stall it, I got a comment in the YouTube comments that says Just Flight is actually working on an update to that arrow to fix things with the flight model that were broken by ASUS. So I think that will get fixed, and you know, you can bet your bottom dollar that as soon as that update comes out, the first thing we'll do is do another just, you know, offline flight, you know, off Fat Sim flight, where all we try to do is stall and spin that arrow. We'll go through the BFR maneuvers again, well, maneuvers that I went through on BFR, and we'll try to replicate it. Oh, Micah, by the way, I forgot to tell you, Bucket, let's go to space. Exactly. Micah, I think you said during your BFR, you guys did an accelerated stall. Yeah, we did one too. My partner, my CFIIMEI, was like, hey, you want to do, you know, let's do some commercial maneuvers. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So he demonstrated one. So an accelerated stall is basically put the aircraft, I'm not going to do it in this because I'm not going to mess up our nice steady flight. Put the aircraft into a 45-degree bank and start pulling. And pulling and pulling and pulling until, in our case, we just did it to the stall, the light. We didn't do it to the full, you know, established stall on the buffet. But you 45-degree bank and you pull, and it's a great demonstration of what you read about, you know, in your written studies, where, you know, the stall speed decreases significantly when the bank angle increases. Like, okay, well, I knew that, and that's like that danger, you know, when you're on a you overshoot that base to final turn, and you want to get it back on final, and you bank like crazy, and you start pulling. It demonstrated that perfectly, man. Yeah, Micah, you did. Yeah, exactly. I know you mentioned that you did that. Man, that was the most fun thing. It was just like, all right. He was like, all right, put it in a 45-degree bank. I did. He was like, all right, now start pulling. Pull, 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 pull. Oh, stall warner. Okay, recover, you know. Anyway. Anon, Anon says you should try the maneuvers at some point. In this? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, it's part of your check ride, or not check ride, but like a checkout in an aircraft like this. Yeah, you'd be asked to, you know, at least get the aircraft into slow flight, probably do stalls to the Warner, maybe not to the Buffett and fully established, but yeah, definitely stall these things. I'm not sure I'd want to spin one. I don't even know if it's approved for spins. Does it say? It doesn't. I don't see any placards that say it's approved or not approved for spins, but I would imagine I wouldn't want to spin a Bonanza. Like a Cirrus. Apparently you can't. If you spin a Cirrus, apparently you're dead. I don't know. That's my. In recovering from the it was relax. So basically, just, you know, relax the back pressure and then wings level, if I remember correctly. Anon, you went with rudder. Buzz, no, I'm not removing your wrench, man. Of course not. Luckily, and knock on wood, here's wood right here, actually, in my old speaker that holds my side stick. Yeah, we haven't had the need for a lot of moderation. Micah, do you remember what was your recovery procedure? I think mine was relax, you know, meaning, you know, relax back pressure, and then go wings level. And if I remember correctly, it recovered just pretty much immediately. Yeah, no, it was very easy. It's like a departure stall, in my opinion. Just relax. You're already at max. Like you know, an approach stall is relax max. So, you know, relax, you know, relax back pressure, max meaning, you know, full, you know, throttle, full, powerful, and then you know, from there with an approach stall, it's relax back pressure, max power, recover, you know, flaps 25. You know, wait till your airspeed, wait till your rate is positive, gear up, and then slowly retracting flaps. But elevators neutral, wings level, power just as necessary. Yeah. Mikey, you're not an avid mod. You were just saying if Buzz keeps pestering me. Yeah, I'll accept your Roblox friend request eventually. But beautiful, man. MSFS looking really good. All right, so we're getting kind of close. Let's give ourselves direct to the IAF at this point. So let's go flight plan. Whoops. Let's go back to flight plan. Yes, the knobology is getting me. There we go. Let's go here. Let's go ahead and activate that leg. No, let's not do that, actually. Cancel that. To do this, we would go... I don't want to go direct. I want to go from Sabi to bridge. Actually, what we could do is just activate the approach. Oh, here we go. Oops. Clear procedures. Now let's wait on this for a minute. Actually, I'm not that close. There we go. A9, pretty sure Southwest 1625 just went missed into SQR. Oh, Sarasota. Huh, cool. Ghost Rider. Yeah, sorry, that is not one of the commands. We are going to Sarasota. Kilo Sierra Romeo Quebec. Captain Delta just can't believe I made it to 1K in 20. Yeah, you and me both, man. Hey, just honestly, just doing what we've been doing since like 15 subs. It's look, before it gets too busy here, I guess I'll say it again. I've never, not a pro streamer, never really do this for subscriptions, subs, likes, whatever. Although if you guys are liking it, hit like, and if you do want to subscribe, it's cool if you subscribe because it helps the channel, and honestly it just helps the community because I think we got kind of a fun community going right now. But no, this is just kind of for fun, to get the word out about VR, and if you guys happen to like it enough to subscribe, then awesome. Subscribe, have fun, join. You know, I think we have a good time on these streams. I don't know. Micah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna say good content, but yeah, if you guys think it's good, then that's humbling to me. But yeah, good content and just kind of doing what we usually do is where it's at. And if you guys like it and want to subscribe, I'm honored. And if we get more people interested in 2023, that's even better, you know. And I appreciate it. I really do. Micah, yeah, at 10,000, you'll hit it, man. You'll hit it. Micah's content. Oh, by the way, you guys check out Micah's channel, please. It's an amazing mix of real-world aviation. Now I gotta pay attention here, guys. Sorry. Let's go direct to. We get. All right, now I'm gonna get all lost in the knobology. Let's activate the approach. There we go. So let's go direct to bridge. It's got a nice top of descent point painted for us here. That's good. But yeah, Micah's channel is amazing. Like the production quality of, you know, your come on, not blog, your vlog, is really good. And the live streams are fun. I mean, like last night, Mike was streaming from Tower. He's a controller. Was streaming from Memphis Tower. Thanks again for the sidestep, by the way. Just really good mix, and also just the content that he produces in relation to you know, just what he's going through right now with his Cherokee is really good. So you guys got to check it out. I mean, I could probably spend another 5 minutes talking about it, but I got to pay a little bit of attention here to what we're doing. Anyway, yeah, go, please go check out Mike's channel. And yeah, you're gonna hit 10,000. I think that's a no-brainer. I think that goal is, yeah, you got it. Ain't on aim high, exactly. Captain Delta, watch Simpot end up with like a million. Yeah. Wonder what I would do if I ended up getting that many subs. Dead Stick's got it. Party on my. I think Dead Stick nailed it. Yeah. Really, Micah? The vlogs are the lowest views? The vlogs are actually really good. That's incredibly surprising, man. I don't know what to say to that. That's really surprising. Because the vlogs are really good. Tutorials are 1. Okay. Comparison videos, live streams 3, and everything else mixed in. No, that's weird. I'm surprised because your vlogs are really, really good. And not to discuss any personal information, but Micah has a very, very your skill set lends itself really, really well to the videos that you produce, man. So, yeah, you spend a lot of time on them for not a lot of views. It surprises me, man. People use YouTube as a resource for learning. All the cooking DIY, house builds, flight sim. Well, maybe I should do some cooking videos. Or do you want to see people unsubscribe really fast from a channel? If I produced some cooking videos. Excuse me, sorry about that. Happy New Year. Cooking videos. Micah, well, in the sim, you will do a big stream. Oh, yeah, heck yeah, man. A9 says cough, cough. And Micah says calling AA. I am an adult, well over the age of 21, in the safe confines of my home, with no plans to venture out onto the roads tonight. By the way, everybody, seriously, if you're watching and you have plans, oh my God, stay off the roads tonight. It's just please, 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 even if you are not indulging in any sort of beverages or intoxicants, please stay the hell, and yes, I said it, stay the hell off the roads. I went out just to grab dinner for the family. I think it was like 5:30. We had an early dinner tonight, and it was already nerve-wracking. You could just tell. Anyway, and the FAA. I think the FAA is fine. I think the FAA is just fine. I am a very conscious and aware pilot when it comes to any sort of consumption of any kind of even low content light beer type alcoholic beverages at least 24 hours before a flight. So yes, Micah. Yep, Micah's got it. Micah's got it. Anon's got it. Exactly. Amser for 1.1 subs. You have to put real pilot in there. That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. That is true. Yes, real pilot. We need some more clickbaity titles. We need to start thinking about getting down. We're at 8,000. We can head down to... Eric goes at 2,000. So let's go ahead and set our altitude bug to 2,000. You know, one thing I didn't do is actually verify VNAV here. And Mike is right. I think, honestly, I'm not going to discount what you're saying, but I'll go so far as to say one beer, one alcoholic beverage affects you more than you know. And you really shouldn't be messing around with that stuff, guys. Anyway, I'm not going to... Yep. Erico 2000. Erico 2000. All right, cool. VNAV has got us. And we're getting close. We've got our... Here it comes, actually. We should enable VNAV. Are we too late? All right, got to pay attention now, folks. Our VNAV carrot is coming in. Let's make sure that it is going to actually start taking us down. VPath, descent rate. Throttle's coming back. What manifold pressure do you guys think? I'm going to say let's go 14. Nice. Very, very nice. Let's zoom in a little bit too. Look at that. Yeah. Whatever they did with these G1000s, I mean, that is just nice. 1,000 feet per minute. Rip ears. Sorry, guys. Although, honestly, I think that's something we probably could have specified. Yeah, see, we just have a 3-degree descent path. We could have set a target of like 500 feet per minute. But anyway, chew your gum, passengers. Chew your gum a little bit faster. Sorry guys, I missed a bunch of chat. Captain Delta, you flying doing it? Yeah, depression sucks, and now you have to. Your younger brother sucks, but you're gonna be. Yeah, you gotta do. Yeah, all right. I'm not gonna get into it. You guys know your limits. All right, know your limits. All right. So you found if you put a bunch of question marks and exclamation points, YouTube seems to like it. Micah, I need to make my titles a little bit more clickbaity. Oh yeah, Micah, you're right on. No comment. I mean, it's a free country, and whatever's elite. Yeah, all right. Not touching that. But I agree with you, a zillion %. Let's see. It's Willie. What's going on, man? How you doing? Welcome. Thank you. Jeez, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Welcome to the fun. You joined at a good time. We are descending now on the approach, pretending that we're not on bad sim. If we were, it would be cleared RNAV 22 Sarasota, and that's pretty much it, to be honest with you. So we want to be at Erico. A 2000 Dire is the FAF at 1800 feet. Hey guys, what are we calling VREF on this thing? What do we say? Like, I honestly forget. I mean, I didn't look in the POH or any kind of reference material, but if VRF rotates at 73, I'm calling it 80. I'm saying 80 knots is VRF. I don't know what you guys think about that. What is VREF on a, let's call it max gross weight Bonanza? Captain Delta, you fly the 3000 in real life, and the G1000 NXI. Love it. Awesome, man. I love the G3000. Oh my god, man, I love it. I love it. I've got to say, whatever update, if it was part of that AAU1 update, whatever it was that updated these G1000 NXIs, they are spot on, man. I don't know, Captain Delta, if you think so, but I think so. Anon, yeah. Yep. But I don't know. RNAV, I think we're on our own for RNAV. I'm pretty sure we're not going to arm approach for RNAV. We're going to follow VNAV. This is an LNAV VNAV. This is not an LPV approach anyway. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just going to follow this down. What is right is at 1,000, so we can actually put in. We can put in 1,000 feet there. Enter that at Rightle. So we can pretty much follow VNAV all the way down here. And be good on that, right? Yeah. We've got our DA in there, so that's good. Cool. 70 to 80, that's what I'm thinking too. We'll fly it at 80. Anon, be sober, it's good for you. Yeah, man, exactly. Yeah, all joking aside, guys, this isn't, me opening one, not to give away the brand, but a very cheap American domestic Pilsner in the comfort of my own home does not make me anything other than still sober. So anyway, Mikey, you're 29, never drunk any alcoholic beverage, any drugs, prescribed to be, well, yep, that's the way. That is it, man. Clean living. Stall clean 68, so shoot for 70. Yeah, cool. Love it. So flaps 30, 61 knots. Clean, so VSO is 61. So, well, we could figure out the approach speed by the book. So that's VSO times 1.3. We'll fly the approach around 90 knots and then slowing it down on final to, oops, pulled too much power out at, 70 sounds good. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. VNAV is getting it done. We want to be at 2,000 feet at Erico and then descending down to 1,800 at Dire. And there's a little bit of a layer. Yeah, this is fun. This is fun. This has been a fun stream, by the way. I love this. I mean, I fall in love with every aircraft I fly for the first time. Like the TBM, we flew the TBM, and I was like, oh my god, I love the TBM. We're gonna fly that all the time. Amser, you're 18, drinking every party, and have gone on drugs. All right, well, no judging, man. This is not a. I am not going to judge you on that at all. It's my only one comment would be responsible. And yeah, all right, here we go. All right, Erico to Dire. Is it going to keep us coming down, or is it going to level us off? We should probably reduce this to 1,000 feet. There we go. I believe we have a glide path indication here. We have. What Dire at? Sorry if I'm kind of ignoring chat for a while. Dire is 1800. We also want to get slowed down. Manifold pressure. Let's go mixture full rich at this point. Landing light should be on. There it is. And we'll monitor at this point just to make sure that let's also. We'll go down to about keep it here. At 130, rather 120. It's fine. Very nice. Let's see. The irony from Streamlabs is epic. Yeah, Streamlabs. Sorry about Clapback, guys. Let's see. Was the Micah? If you have any tips from somebody who actually knows how to stream on how to manipulate CloudBot so that it doesn't do that to people, I'd appreciate it. I think I need to maybe loosen the restrictions. I'm sorry, Micah. I'm sorry. Typical YouTube, exactly. All right, so we're holding at 2,000. We could dive and drive, but why? Dire is only another. Is another 200 feet lower. In fact, we could probably put this. Whoops. We could put our altitude all the way down to 350. Well, we'll call it 400 feet. There comes VNav again, and we got fast. So let's pull some power. Gas, undercarriage, mixture props. Gas looks good. Undercarriage, not yet. Mixture, we'll just go full rich. Props, still good at 2,500 RPM. Here comes VNav again. VPath is active. Let's slow it down now because we're at the FAF. Go gear down. And we want to be at about 90 knots on the approach. VNav's got us again. This is an LNAV VNav. It's not an LPV. We should be syncing the heading bug too. Heading bug synced. We did not do a very good job of briefing this approach. Watch that trend line on the speed. There's 100 knots. Ground speed's 100 knots. Yeah, we got a little bit of weather here. There's a few at 300. Fly the approach at 90 knots. Watching the speed. Get some wind shear up here. Why are we not descending? Autopilot off. Whoa. Huh. That was odd. Alright. Not sure if we needed to arm the approach there or not. Huh. Okay. That was very odd. Go first flaps here too. We're gonna be at about 1,000 feet at Rydal, so we're a little high. Huh. Yeah, this is me not knowing these avionics. We're actually very high. Let's pull power here. Alright, I think I see the runway. Runway's in sight. We said we want to try this at about 70 to 80. There's 80. Gears down, 3 green, gas, undercarriage, mixture, props, full forward. Yeah, the weather was a little bit visibility's not that great, or it's like a kind of a foggy layer here. We should still be at 90 knots though. Sorry, chat. Gotta wait for a second here. Now we're fast and high. Pull some power out. Full flaps here. Oops.
500.
Backside of the power curve. Get out. There we go. Slam dunk approach. Carrier landing. Feet per minute, that's fine. 70. I don't want to get too slow. Well, that airspeed's fine. A little flat. Right rudder. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sarasota. Now, where are we going? Let's see. We want to go to the... Gotta look at the runway. Dolphin Aviation is right over here. That's what we're aiming for. Excellent. FBO. There's a couple of FBOs. I think it's a Signature, and then there's Atlantic, and I believe Dolphin Aviation is right here. Yeah, let's see. Take this one. Take Alpha. Let's actually zoom in here. There is an FBO that is... Front row. We need to turn around. Whoops. So we need ATC. Do a little bit of a toe brake turn. Nothing to see here at all. Nothing to see here. There we go. Much better. Yeah, and then the next left. That's the FBO. Fun. All right, landing light can come off. And I think maybe where all those cars are right there. It might be an FBO. It's like an FBO to me. I don't know. We'll check the landing rate. I don't know. That felt okay. I think it was a little flat. Probably not enough flare, but I don't think we collapsed the nose gear. Let's see which one of these vehicles is ours waiting to pick us up. Maybe that red one. What is that? Not the van. Although if we have 5 people in here, maybe the van. I don't know. Lots of rental cars waiting to pick us up here at Dolphin Aviation. I don't think Sarasota's tower looks quite like that. All right, let's put it right here. I'm sure somebody's going to pop out of this nondescript building, roll out a red carpet for us, and offer to fill us up with some very expensive gasoline. All right, RPMs. Let's get those up. What are you guys saying here? Not screaming. Exactly. Gears down. Gears down. Yes, guys. Gears down. Brace. Come on, brace. Okay. All right. Get ready to copy. Micah. Sidestep 36 center. That is way too much PTSD. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Let's see. What are you guys saying? Micah said we're all gonna die. That was awesome. Spatial D. Nah, I was in the panel, man. But hey, Spatial D is no joke. What else? Too soon, exactly. With the sidestep, gear was down. Yes. Anon said brace. Let's see. Where's the marshaller exactly? No, yeah, no. I didn't mess with the configuration. Although normally, yes, I would have done a lot of aero braking. Dead Stick, see you next year. Have a good one, gents. Yeah, Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year. Micah, not realistic. No. But hey, close enough, right? Close enough, guys. Not for training purposes. Shutdown procedure, I'm going to assume, is similar to in the Aero. RPM is about 1,000. We should have had the mixture lean for ground operations so we don't foul the plugs. Avionics coming off. Since we don't have a marshaller, we don't. Anyway, that's good. Generators off. Oh no, we're gonna lose our landing. Oh, damn it. Darn it. I meant darn it. Well, we'll never know because our landing rate is now gone. I'm gonna assume it was about 100 feet per minute. Oh. Thank you, MSFS. When I shut the mixture to idle cutoff, it cuts into that window and then we pretty much lose everything. So anyway, we'll just assume that was a nice butter. Watch it back. Minus 17. I think that's right. Micah, the beer is kicking in. No, it's not. It really isn't. Minus 2023, exactly. No, it's a weird bug. Like, I don't know if it's a bug or a feature, but when you shut the power down, I guess when the engine turns off, MSFS like jumps into that. I don't know if it's like the logbook screen or what, but it basically resets the sim. Not the sim, but it resets any of the plugins you have active. Like it reset the chat window. It's just a pain in the butt. So anyway, sorry. Oh man, Micah, what the heck did you do, man? Jeez. Streamlabs paying you back for the sidestep maneuver. No, I'm kidding, man. That was awesome last night. Amzer, you got busted too. Streamlabs is just, I don't know, man. It just out for you guys. Yes, I will. It will. Amzer. Did Amzer give me another bad rating? Captain Delta, you're still alive, about halfway to your destination. Awesome, man. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to log off. I'm going to go hang out with my daughter. We're going to watch the ball drop on TV. Maybe play a little bit of online fun gaming. I don't know. But I'm I'm going to sign off. I'm going to say Happy New Year. I'm going to say thanks to everybody who has been watching throughout the year. Just a lot of good fun. Just a lot of really good fun. I appreciate every one of you. I hope you all are having fun. I don't know. I can't read all the names because it's just every one of you. So really appreciate it. Micah, heading out. Have a good one. Happy New Year. See you next year. Yeah, tomorrow. Micah, seriously, thanks for everything. Have a good New Year, man. It's really going to be a year until the next stream, exactly. Classic. See you next year. Brett, Happy New Year. Buzz, Happy New Year. Anon, Happy New Year. Everybody. Stay safe. Don't drink. Don't do drugs. Not worth it. Absolutely. Yeah, don't do it. And Captain Delta, Happy New Year. All right, guys, I'm out. Last thing I'll say, Happy New Year. We'll do this again really soon, and we'll see you on the next one. Happy New Year, and good night.